task A2. Now, task A3 should actually come before A2 in the order of things, but that's fine. I wrote it down this way. So this is event registration, processing registration, and the task is to email the event confirmation to all events. So the first thing you do is log into the Gmail account, which access for is given to you directly. Do not share, do not sell, do not leave lying around or distribute or any other crazy things like that. When you log in, you're going to do a search. There's two options. You can do a search for confirmation, enter, and you'll see TTW 2009 event confirmation. It's also labeled event reg-2009. So if you go down to the labels here on the left-hand side of the page, some of them have colors, some don't, but it's labeled event reg 2009. If you click on there, anything that's labeled that will open. Now you want to go to the one that's the most recent. Some of them are from June, which I'll leave the label on, but the draft has changed since then. So use the most recent one. You're going to open it up, and you'll see all the information that's in there. Make sure that it looks proper, right? That the orange is orange, it's spaced properly, there's no funny things, the bullets are how they're supposed to be, the titles, and the most important thing is this table here at the bottom. Because sometimes, so next thing you're going to do is go to the down arrow, click on forward. Okay? You want to open BCC. Do not ever use CC or just the two. Use BCC because you're going to put a bunch of addresses in here at the same time. Adjust the subject line, remove the FWD:space, the forward, and remove the information about who this was sent to last. So highlight those lines, delete. Sometimes when you delete, let me do this again, and you highlight this stuff, if for some reason you go delete, oh, it's not doing it now. Anyway, sometimes you accidentally delete like that first line or the first two lines, so just Control Z to undo whatever you've done and try to just select what you need to delete. Spacing is odd sometimes. Pardon me. Okay, we got to check that the layout is good here as well, because sometimes it fudges and shifts things. Like these bullets, the bullets get changed and the spacing gets all wonky. Yeah, that's a technical term. Or the size of the font gets changed, or especially number 4, weekly scheduled communications. The worst thing is sometimes this table gets scrunched down to like just 4 lines. You can't even see any text, it's just lines. I think that might be because if I forward the same message, so I forward something, and then I forward that, and then I forward that, I think that's why that happens. Just check everything's in order, great. You don't have to put anything in, don't change the text, just leave it as is. All you got to do is copy the addresses. So where do you get these addresses from? Well, you leave this window alone, you go to the upper left-hand corner and click on Documents. A new window opens up, a new tab. You're going to select TTW 2009 Event Registration, which is usually at the top of the list. Now, you'll know who's received this email and who hasn't because, if you need to, you can watch the A1 task video to get acquainted with what all these categories are. But what you need to know mostly is your TTW09 Gmail address. If something is highlighted yellow, it means that it's an incorrect address, as in it's not legit for TTW purposes. Like this one says Undead Cinema. It needs to have TTW09 at the beginning. Or the email doesn't work. So you have to be careful when you're highlighting a bunch of them that if you get one that doesn't work, that you can find it and delete it from your list, because it won't let you email if there's incorrect email addresses. Now, how do you know who's received this email and who hasn't, so you don't send it to them again? Email sent. Once this confirmation email has been sent out to people, let me move over a little more, too much, the person who sends it out will put an X here. So if I sent an email to these 5 people, if I sent, let me open it again, if I sent the confirmation email, where'd you go? Okay, now I can't find it. Hold on. Registration, don't need this. Oh, it's at the bottom of the page. Oh gosh, here we go. So if I sent this, to the 5 people that are highlighted here. When I sent it and it worked, I'm going to put an X in their boxes. That way, if someone else comes later in the week to continue your task, they know where you left off. They know that any events that don't have an X means that they were probably new since you sent it out, so they'll send to them. I have to delete this now. Okay, so once you've sent the email to the people you sent it to, I'm sorry that was confusing, put an X in this box. Any new events will show up after, and they will not have an X, and that's how we know they need it. Anything else with this task? Let me check. Send, days of the week. Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes a day, 7 days a week. Right, let's just do one more thing. How do you copy the email addresses? Very easy. It goes like this. Click on a box, highlight how many you want, press Control-C, or you can right-click on your selection and select Copy. You're going to go into the window that has the message ready for sending, go to BCC, nowhere else, Control-V as in Victor, or right-click to paste, and it puts them in a list. Okay? You do not have to put a comma and a space at the end of them. They don't have to be listed like this, because watch this. As soon as I go to another window and I come back, it magically puts them all into a nice comma space paragraph type list. Once you've done that, that's all you need to do. Double check. You've removed the forward, you've removed the email address from the message at the top, you've checked the message, it looks good, you've pasted the emails. Last thing to do is to click Send. I'm not clicking Send because I'm not sending this to these people. Then when you've done that, you go and you're like, okay, I highlighted all these people, go over, way over, and put an X in all the ones that you sent them to. Done. And you don't have to worry about it until it's your time to do it again, or if you're the only one doing it, come back in a few days and send it off to the next batch.